Good afternoon. This is Tisha, Alternatives Beauty Studio. I am coming to you today to show you how I reattached my locks. A few years ago, actually 3 years ago, the week before Mother's Day, I decided to cut my hair to here. But I ended up saving my locks and I've been reattaching them, and people want to know, how am I reattaching them? There are different ways to reattach locks, but I like the old school way of reattaching. I'm not into the crochet, needle it through. I like it the old school way. I feel more secure with it that way, and that's the way I've been reattaching my locks. So here we go. I am going to reattach this one here, and as you can see, it's a nice length. I've had my locks for 14 years. I started them when I was pregnant with my daughter. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to cut them. I want something different. I got a bob cut. And this is the length that it grew to be. Three years, like I said, Mother's Day. My husband was not happy with the cut. He was not happy that I cut my hair at all. So what I did was go around the edging and reattach. And now I still have some that's in the middle and places you really can't see if I put it up. But as you can see, there's a couple. There's quite a few. So I'm just going to show you maybe two right now, and then I'll continue off camera. So what I do is I take a needle and a thread. I have my lock here, and you have to pick the ones that are similar to your size. So to me, this one works perfectly for this one because there's a thickness and a thickness. So I will reattach, I will sew it. And others will pick well, this is a lock reattachment. There's several ways you could do it. Like I could have combed out the end and then braided it and then reattached, but I'm just going to go right in with my needle and thread and sew it. And this is thread that I would use to do a weave. So, and my hair is brown. It's sun damaged. It's not even colored. It's just sun damage. But people think that I colored my hair, but I've never added color to my locks. So it's just brown sun damage. So I'm using a brown thread to sew it together. And I make sure I have a few like stitches in there, not just two. I make sure it's like maybe 5 or 6 stitches in there. Okay, so now that is reattached. Make sure I cut that right at the root, and I'm going to re-knot my thread because I'm going to add another one. So I hate when I'm trying to sew it and then I forget to put the knot and then it goes right through. Then I have to be like, oh my goodness, I gotta knot it. So, and this is what I've been doing, guys. Then I have hair, bulk hair, and I will wrap it. And you would never know because this is brown hair as well. You want to make everything blend in as seamlessly as possible. So this is my lock reattachment. This is the way I prefer to do mine. I can show you a second way to do it, but it might take me too long on here. And you just wrap it around. You want to make sure you go from the top of it to the bottom of it, and then I go back up. And like, I will go right back in, cut what I don't want, and that's my lock reattachment. I might add a smidge more here, smidge more, real thin. I don't want it to be too bulky because then you can tell that it's something is going on there. So, I think I'm happy with this. Quick and easy. It's not so quick and easy when you have a full head to do. And that's that. So now that's with the rest. Now look at that. I might have to add to this one. So this is what I'm going to be doing when I'm off camera, guys. But there's another way, and I don't have a comb in front of me, but you can comb the ends out. You would comb the ends out and then braid it on and attach it and then wrap. But I don't, sometimes I use that method. Depends on if, it depends. It really depends, because you have some of the pre-made hair. But like I said, these are my extensions, not pre-made. I can still comb this out and reattach with a braid and then wrap, or do the crochet hook method. But I like to do the needle and thread method. That's all I came to tell y'all today. So I'm going to do the second one and then I'm going to sign off. Okay, here we go. And you got to make sure that you maintain, like, look to see if it needs to be tightened up or redone, because you don't want a reattachment to fall off on you in the street. But, you know, that very rarely happens, I guess. It's never happened to me or any of my clients because they come for regular maintenance. I like to go through the hole here. Here we go. And I'm probably looking crazy on camera, but there we go. So now we have started it. That's the second one. And this is a thinner one, so you got to be careful with the thinner ones. Got to make sure that thread goes all the way through. And so that's 4. And I'm going to go one more time. Then I like to go through that hoop. Right, and that's it. So that's good. And again, I'm going to knot it because when I get off the camera, I'm going to continue doing this. So I always do a double knot. I'm going to cut that off. All right, and this is ready for my next one. Now I will wrap it. And you see that piece of string there? That got to go. Or I can wrap it and then if I see it still hanging out, take it off. You don't want people to know, so you don't want your hair telling on you. All right. And it's quick, so it's not going to take me much longer to do the rest that I have to go. And I take breaks in between, so I can't tell you how long it takes because everybody has a different amount of locks in their hair, you know. But if you cut them and regret it, hold on to your locks. I say never give up your locks. You could buy the pre-made. You can make your own locks. That's for another day though. Let me see here. I think I did pretty good there. I think it's pretty secure. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you. Until next time.